What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Kiwan, and I am back with the Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 10, Episode 7. Guess who's back? Before I start, y'all make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell button so you can be updated on every video I drop. Make sure you like the videos so I can stay in the algorithm. Cool. So the episode picks up with Tia and her girls. We see that Tia, all the ladies are back home from their trip, which I am happy about that. We see Tia and her girls, and I guess she's on the phone with her mom. Yeah, I didn't get much from that, but yeah. Then the next scene, we see Monique. Ashley goes to visit Monique. Ashley goes over to Monique's house, and we see that Ashley and Monique kept in contact over the years. She said that Monique says she has gotten 300 pounds lighter, which means she has divorced Chris. And she said that she feels good. She's in a better space, a more positive space. So, y'all, T'Challa, the bird, has passed on, okay? And she has a new bird. I forgot the bird name, but that's her new baby, okay? Ashley asked if she met any men, and Ashley always asking about men, vaginas. Like, Ashley is, yeah. A lot of us are saying get rid of Ashley. Okay, we would not miss her. Okay, please, just get rid. We'll take Angel over Ashley. I would. Okay, I can't speak for nobody else. All right. So Monique was like, no, I don't have time to be entertaining none of these raggedy ass, funky ass niggas. Okay, she didn't say that, but. So Ashley talked about, they have a conversation about season 5, the whole incident and whatnot. And, Monique says that she was in a bad place. She didn't know she had all of that trauma. Ashley talks about how everybody excluded Monique for the exception of her and Karen. And they did, because I was pissed off. I was like, oh, really? That's what we doing? Y'all, season 5 had me in a entire tizzy, and I wish I had reviewed the show started reviewing the show before that time. But hey, them heifers pissed me off because I had a lot to say, and I said a lot. Okay. Monique said that she hasn't talked to Wendy in like 5 years. She came on the show. The situation they talked at Monique, one of Monique's houses. The situation happened, and she hadn't really seen Wendy since the reunion, and then after her departure she haven't seen Wendy after that. So I'm assuming, because I saw a clip in the future, that her and Monique gonna have a sit down. So Monique said she talked to Karen before Karen got locked up. Just say positive things to Karen and just really check in and see how she doing. Okay. Ashley tells Monique about Stacy and how she lies all the time, and I'm looking at Ashley like, okay, Ashley. And then she said she didn't want to muddy the waters between Monique and Stacy before they even met. Yes, you did, because you're an asshole. Okay. First of all, I just want to say, I feel like this is what Ashley always wanted to do with Candace, but she couldn't. And so every time she tried it with Candace shut her down. And then that's when Ashley would use her part white woman tears when it came to Candace, because she couldn't keep up with her. Now she got Stacy, and all she want to do is bully on Stacy, and Stacy need to beat her ass, point blank in the period. But Stacy is a better woman than me, okay? Because I'll be wearing Ashley ass out every time. Anyway, Ashley feels like Stacy should tell Monique about Chris. Again, Why? And again, why is that your business? Why are you all up in this lady business? These people don't know each other. It's becoming a lot annoying with this whole situation, and with you trying to bully Stacey or browbeat her into some type of weird submission. Like, Ashley aggravates me like to the 10th power. Okay, she can really go. Okay, we don't like her. Nobody likes her. We don't like her. Okay. Anyway, Ashley tells Monique to be on her, ask Monique to be on her pride float. She tells Monique that Giselle will be there and asks her if she's cool with it. Monique said, listen, I don't want to pick up from where, I don't have a problem with it. I just don't want to pick up from 5 years ago. She said she just want to really move forward. But of course, in the near future, if y'all have not seen the clips for the rest of the season, her and Giselle gonna have a sit down. Wendy and Eddie. So they're renovating their home. She asked Eddie asked her about the trip, because y'all know Eddie a little messy. I like Eddie, but he a little messy. So he asked her about the trip, and of course she told him. We also found out that her dad typically calls her around for her birthday, but he didn't call. But 5 days later, he put in a family group text to shout out the uncle for his birthday, and she kind of felt the way, which is understandable. But we also find out that she hasn't seen her dad in 20 years, and he's not the best father. Her stepdad has been the greatest father figure for her rather than her own dad. So there's that. And then we get to Stacey, and Stacey is launching Shio. That is her new cannabis line. She wants to pay homage to her Nigerian roots. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be serious in this moment. Woo. Okay. So that's why she named it Shio. Shio just means happy. And so the producers was like, listen, these people cannabis line over here is called Happy Eddie, and yours is Happy. Like, I would have called it And Still I Rise. I don't know if she probably couldn't use that because that is Maya Angelou's poem. Okay, I would have called it something else. Like, I don't know, but hey, it is what it is. She changed. She did not call it Happy Stacey or anything like that, but it is what it is. So my girl was like, she not trying to steal from other people, but whatever. Optics is everything, Stacey. But if you say you're not trying to steal, I believe you. Y'all know Stacey is my girl, okay? So then we flash back to Wendy and Eddie, and Wendy tells Eddie Stacey came out with her cannabis line. Wendy said that there's room for everybody, but then they have this moment where they shade Stacey, and they say they will name a strain after her called Copycat. Well, why can't y'all name a strain after y'all called Fraudulent? But you know what? I like y'all. Y'all are my favorite couple. Y'all are my favorite people. But don't do that, okay? But we get it. I get it. It does. Optics is everything. It looked like Stacey low-key stealing, but hey, if the lady want to come out with a cannabis line, it's not as much as what Eddie has. And not only that, it's, I guess I want to say it's one maybe to keep you up, and one for sleep, for rest, one for rest and one for something else. But that's all she have. She just have gummies, okay? And shout out to Eddie for wearing that Bring Eddie Out t-shirt, okay? Like, those two, like Candy, will always find a way to get a coin, and I'm not mad at that. And speaking of Candy, shout out to Candy because she got that Lifetime Achievement Award at BravoCon, okay? My girl came up there, spoke her little speech and whatnot. Like, she did the doggone thing. I don't care what nobody said. I know everybody's not a fan of Candy, but Candy has profited and made money for Bravo off this since her entire tenure or whatever on RHOA. Like, she already came with her coin. Like, Candy has given us everything you can ask for on this franchise. I'm just saying, the girl, like, I'm just glad Bravo was able to give her flowers. So I wasn't mad at that. So back to Stacey. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry I had to pivot. I just wanted to shout Candy out. I don't know that lady like that, but I admire her, and I admire her to the point because she looked like me. She's a black woman like me, and she got on this platform and made a name out of more of a household name out of herself than we just only knew Candy for Escape. But after this 11, 12-year run Candy has had on this show, we've seen so many sides of Candy, and for that I am always proud and, you know, just kind of admire from afar. So kudos to Candy. Anyway, back to Stacey, y'all. I'm sorry. So Stacey's gummies is basically for rest and rise. So one, I'm assuming that the rise is more like for some energy, and rest is something you need. I think they call it a sativa. I don't know. Listen, I don't know. I'm learning. I'm just asking questions. Okay. I'm only asking questions. I might want to order that, or I'm always looking. But again, I'm always too chicken to try all of that. I'm very chicken. So, especially at my big old age, I don't even know why I'm like that. You only live once. But hey, I'm going to be chicken for quite some time. Anyway, she gets a FaceTime from Ashley about Jassie's wedding. And Stacey tells Ashley about her line, and I'm just like, why are you sharing anything with what's her name, Ashley, at this point? She's not trustworthy. She's not a friend. She's not your friend. She's taken most of this season and been combative with you. She's taken most of this season and lied, or she threw your name out there, like she smeared you throughout for the first half of this season. She picked arguments with you. She picked fights with you to make you look like a liar. She ran with narratives about you. Like, if I were Stacey, I just would never. Ashley couldn't even look at me sideways if I was Stacey. But again, is it the fact that Stacey is a better woman? This is just crazy to me. Like, I want to say, Stacey, you're a better woman when it comes to Ashley, but at this point, it's just crazy to me because it will always be on site. Okay, I don't know what foul stuff I would tell her, but yeah. So Ashley feels like Stacey is only coming to Jossie's wedding because I forgot whatever stupid ass excuse Ashley gave, but again, that's her. That sounds like a conversation her and Giselle had, and now you're bringing it to the forefront of the camera. You are determined to make this lady out of a liar, and I know everybody. I love the way how Stacey just kind of okay, because sometimes Ashley isn't even worth, like, she's not even worth anything at this point. I really hope that this is Ashley's last season, and I don't know if people are out there speculating that big back ass Robin coming back, but that should be a no as well. Giselle is at a happy medium, and we need to keep that wench that way. Okay? Not wench. We need to keep her in a happy medium. Okay? We don't need Robin. Robin looks happy. Okay? Her and her middle finger, her husband and his whatever can go. Okay? Along with their children. Okay? We're fine. Giselle, listen. We almost have you one foot in and one foot out. But because you being just a teensy bit nice, you are just a tad bit more tolerable. I sure hope that they don't bring her in. But Ashley, this needs to be Ashley's last season. She does not need to get a flu. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't with Ashley. Like, she brings nothing. She brings nothing. So then we get with Angel. Angel is with her sister Ingrid. Angel tells her sister about the girls. She tells them how, about the catfish comment that Giselle made and how Wendy laughed. The problem I have with Angel is Wendy laughed at the comment. Yeah, she probably shouldn't have laughed the way she laughed. But the way you kind of went in on her, if you're going to be mad at Giselle and be mad at Ashley because one threw the other one to assist. One started it and one kept going with it. That's all I'm saying. So they talk about how Giselle and Wendy is miserable, and her sister tells her, they're threatened by Angel. And I don't think those ladies are threatened by Angel, especially Wendy. I think Wendy was just pointing out some things. Did it come off messy? Sure. But she pointed out some things as it relates to Angel. But Angel came on here as if she was that girl. You came on here and you folded. You wanted to be a part of the Mean Girl Squad under the Green Eye Sister. You thought your skin, your wagness was going to get you underneath the green eye seal a deal. Okay? You thought you was going to get the approval, and you thought you was going to be the mean hoe that you are underneath all of this. I don't care what nobody say. You, Angel, can come on here with this Zen and candles and all this bullshit. That lady was an asshole to those women. I strongly believe that. I strongly believe that. You talk the talk, but you cannot walk the walk. You thought, again, I'm telling y'all, she thought she was going to come over on this show, align herself with Giselle, Ashley, all the people that decided they want to be assholes this season, and you thought you was going to be an asshole. Case in point, for your event, you went and got some mints to be funny. You wanted to be funny, and you wanted to be a part of that mean girl shit, because that is who you are underneath. But you know what? I'm going to let you have it. I'm going to let you have it. Anyway, she said she feel misjudged. No, you're not misjudged. You just thought that, I don't know what you thought, but you came on here with the bullshit. I mean, you came on here acting like you was that girl. Then they told you to shreds. Now you feel away. Now, as far as that comment about, the booze, no, like that lady breastfeed, about her face, I really believe that picture looked just like Angel. It's just that Angel gained weight in her face. Like, that's just it. It was it. The lady gained weight in her face and she used the filter. That's it. That's all. Anyway, Tia is at home with her kids. She asked her child to put down the iPad. He told her no. She asked him again. He said no. She tried to take the iPad. He moved it back. She was about to count. Ma'am, what we not about to damn do is count. Your kids are spoiled. Your kids sound like they have terrible attitudes. Lord, I sound like that girl who get on my nerves all the time. Trina. They have terrible attitudes. Okay, let me fix that. They have terrible attitudes. And there is this somewhat lack of respect they seem like they want to have on camera, and they want to show their ass on camera. But my mama used to tell me, where you act up is where you get beat up. And I'm still here. Shout out to my mama. Y'all know my mama been gone for quite a while. But shout out to my mama, okay? Anyway, we get to say Greg and Kiana. Okay, she said they have changed since they've been in therapy. They went to therapy 4 days ago. They've done the hard work and they're enjoying each other. Greg is 6 years older than her. I did not care. Kiana looked cute in her outfit. Kiana is a beautiful woman. Her hair was everything. Her and Greg, I hope that they really are in a good place, and I hope that this is an act. If it is, so be it. If not, so be it as well. But just yeah, I guess. So Stacey and Wendy. Wendy say her and Stacey are cool. She says she enjoys Stacey company because Stacey ain't always serious all the time. I hope she didn't mean that in a derogatory way. But you know, Stacey is Stacey. Okay, Stacey is not ditzy, but Stacey can be a little goofy sometimes, and I'm here for it. Okay, everybody don't want hard. Sometimes you just want lighthearted people around you. Like, you just do. You just tired of the BS that naturally happens in these type of spaces on these housewife shows. So you just really want to be around people that are lighthearted. And Stacey gives. She's very lighthearted. And I actually like her and Wendy's little friendship that they have going. So Wendy always breaking the fourth wall because she do something like this. Always looking at the camera. Girl, ma'am, listen. Just be happy for Stacey. We really don't care. Just be happy for that lady. Okay, moving along. Stacey, Ashley, and Wendy make it to Jossie's wedding. Ashley takes this moment to shade Stacey. Of course she does. The way I would snatch the hell out of Ashley. I'm telling y'all. Did she get her face done? Like, I feel like she took that little money and got her little face done. I don't know. But Ashley is stupid. Okay? Jossie is no longer a side chick. She is a wife now. Congratulations, Jossie. I hope the very best for you and Darius. May you not experience what that other woman experienced. Okay? May you not lose him how you got him. Okay? I'm just saying. I like Jossie. Yeah. But it is what it is. Anyway, the Pride event. All the ladies start to arrive. Everybody arrive at different times. Angel hugs Giselle, but you was just talking about Giselle to your sister. I hope they weigh your ass out at the reunion every chance they get. Okay? Let me tell y'all something. The dress that Tia had on, it was beautiful. Her body was tea in that dress, and I was not mad at that. She looked absolutely beautiful. Ashley is a dickhead. Okay? I don't like Ashley. Okay? She walked in, and I just looked at her. I was like, this bitch is a dickhead. Okay? Angel is lame to me. Monique arrived in all of her glory, and Giselle looked surprised. Like, I thought that Ashley had that conversation with Giselle, but obviously she did not. And then when she arrived, you know, she kind of skipped in dancing. I was like, y'all so lame, but whatever. Kyle was excited, and Giselle went. Now, I don't know what that meant. I'm just saying, if y'all saw it, she tapped on him. I don't know what that was, but we're just going to go ahead and move it along. Giselle speaks to Monique, and they actually hug, which is good, because the last time, Giselle felt like she needed to bring her security for little Monique, because, ma'am, she didn't have a fight with you. She had a fight with Candace. But again, season 5 is in the past. Okay? Giselle says that Monique has been on her mind. So Giselle wants to know more about Monique post-divorce, because who she was given inauthentic. And I'm just looking at her like, I hope you're not mad about them. I have 4 homes. You don't have a home? You don't have a house? Actually, I have 4. I hope you're not still feeling a way about that. I don't think Monique was disingenuous when she came onto the show. I think Monique was who she was. I think that after the fight, a lot has changed. The way y'all treated her is why she came back, like in a reunion, and why she left the show the way she did. Y'all treated this lady horribly. You know, y'all sat there and y'all rolled for Candace, even though they both were wrong. I wish that this never happened, and I wish that your raggedy ass and your friend was the center of all of that. And I wish they had stepped back and really thought about it before they even gotten to this point. Like the lies and the rumors, and at that baby shower, y'all coming up with schemes and plots. Yeah, this lady is gonna feel away. Like, I don't blame Monique. I'm sorry, y'all. I know everybody's not a fan of Monique, but what happened and how everybody treated her after the fact used Candace to get rid of Monique, got rid of Monique, and throw over Candace. Like, them who's could never. I mean, when I tell you they could never, they could never. So no, I don't think Monique was ever, inauthentic, as Giselle would say. I think Monique was very authentic, and I think that's why she did not like Monique. But now you want to allude that since she's gotten a divorce, she seems like she's more authentic. Girl, Giselle, please get out of our face with this. Anyway, Ashley introduced Monique to the girls, and I saw Ashley, they was all, Grace came. Grace is beautiful. Giselle have some beautiful girls, because Giselle is a beautiful woman. But keep your daughter away from Ashley, old dyking ass dickhead. Sorry. I don't like Ashley. I really don't. So Kiana takes this moment to be messy and asks Monique, "Oh, I'm surprised you don't know Stacy." Ho, shut up. Because you was just pissed off at this trip at how you felt like everybody was being messy towards you and your friend. So you're going to take this moment to be messy with Stacy, a person who was not and was actually concerned about your raggedy ass. But again, this is you trying to be the mean girl, since they ain't piling on you, so now you wanna pile on Stacy. Girl, you ain't shit either. Anyway, Stacy, her and Stacy don't know. She said, "I was surprised you and Stacy don't know each other." Giselle said, "No, it wasn't Monique, but it was Chris." And Kiana said, "Oh yeah, they were dating each other." And then we come to a to be continued. When I tell you, Stacy always, she just handled these hoes with such grace and class. And I will say this. For some reason, I don't think Monique is going to come in this as a friend of. Just hearing her talk to Ashley, I don't think she's going to come in on 10 when it comes to Stacy and Big Boy, or whatever his name is, Chris. When it comes to Stacy and Chris, I hope she says something like, "You know what? That was after, she can date whomever she want." Like, then you hoes don't have nothing else to talk about. Especially you, Ashley. Like, y'all don't have nothing to talk about if that lady come and shut that shit down. Like, I really hope, just for the sake of being a good person, as Monique says she is, I hope you show up like that, and I hope you don't allow these heifers to throw you in bullshit. Just be careful. Like, the way they did this between you and Candace, I hope you had a lot of time to understand who they are. They have never changed. They just adjusted some things so they won't look the part, but they still the same old messy bitches. Anyway, that is it, y'all. I am going to upload this, go to bed. I am tired. getting ready. I'm gonna get ready for bed. That is not something y'all need to know. And the next time I will see y'all is Tuesday for Love and Hip Hop and All's Fair. Yes. So Tuesday, All's Fair and Love and Hip Hop Miami. All right. I will see y'all in the next one.